Well, hello, my lovely Leos. This is Dr. Leona coming in for your weekly reading. This is for the week of June 23rd to the 30th. I'm beginning this series of readings today on the 16th of June, so we'll see how things go. Tomorrow we have Saturn going retrograde. If you'd like to come to Patreon in the month of June only, I will be offering free personal readings for one question, and if you wait until the end of the video, you might be able to hear about another offer that will maybe help you out. So come on over to Patreon. I do work for a brand, okay? So Leona Mercury is not my name. It's not my pseudonym. It's the brand. And if you want to support me as a reader, I do get all of the Patreon proceeds directly, and I donate them to Elephant International because that will help us all with our collective karma. And if you wish to donate to me directly, you can do that through Venmo. The information is in the description box below, as well as how to get over to Patreon to see this extended and all of the extended videos that I create for my channel. So my beautiful Leos, in the last 7 days alone, I've produced 40 videos, 21 of which were exclusive to Patreon. So you do get a lot for the money. And I'm hopeful that that's meaningful to you all as you come on over, because there are thousands upon thousands. It's unlimited. You pay 10, 10, 11, 11, or 12, 12, depending on what you want to have access to, and just pretty much get everything you want. And everybody gets free birthday tarot readings, and it's kind of great. I mean, I do the best I can. I've been a fan of tarot readings for a long time, so of course, as a tarot reader, I support certain tarot readers also, ones I feel have real psychic abilities. That's who I try to support. And there's a lot of people that do, actually. I think that personally, in the field I'm in, it's been proven that everybody has the ability to have telepathy, thanks to Harvard medical researchers, medical school researchers. And they talked a lot about how essentially it's common to all of us. We just can't verify it on our own. But it is interesting, that study came out in 2014. If you want to look that up, you can. What I'm seeing right away, my beautiful Leos, is that there's a devil in your midst. Someone, you had wish fulfillment here connected to a person from either a past life or your past in this lifetime, like childhood perhaps for some of you. But there was a person that made you feel really comfortable. You felt like yourself with this person, and there was just too many burdens, and you recently had to probably cut them out, even though it's heartbreaking. This devil energy, this could be somebody that causes distance in your partnerships. They could be a partnership at a distance. There's something secret here that you don't know about. You might have some anxiety just knowing that there is a problem here coming out. I don't know why I'm getting the problem readings, except that Mars is in Ashleisha right now. If you want to know more about that, my beautiful Leos, head over to Patreon as a VIP, and you'll be able to have access to all those Vedic Astrology videos. Mars in Ashleisha is a nakshatra, or a lunar house equivalent, connected to this energy of deceit. It's basically an abuse of all of Mercury's gifts. So somebody could be, somebody with either Aries or Scorpio placements could be abusing you, my beautiful Leos. I see Virgo energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you have a brand new beginning. This is your ancestors. Love is here. The first card is always the strongest. So your ancestors are here surrounding you with love. They know that you have a lot of anxiety. They know that you have a devil in your energy. They know that you deserve to have this star, to have wish fulfillment come through, because you've done good things in the past. But you're still a human being, and you still have a lot of obstacles, and there's some real immature energy surrounding this wish fulfillment. So you may want to look at, who it is that you desire, why you desire that person or that situation, and really start to think it through. I was discussing this with a friend from New Orleans yesterday. I'm not in New Orleans. I'm traveling for work and visiting with family, and just moved into a new office space here. The company just moved into a new office space, and here I am. So we're getting to see the water view. That's part of that office space. That's kind of nice, isn't it? I like it. It's really pretty here. I missed the other place, though, to be honest. That was a family space. but this is more clinical, I suppose, in some ways. All right, so we have this energy of a healing a marriage, needing to heal a marriage. There's something here about a home as well. So some of you might have might be house poor right now. There could be a house that could be creating a lot of burdens for you, a lot of obstacles. It could be, house poor, something along these lines. Some of you, so this is what I'm seeing right here, Six of Cups, Herald of Swords, Knight of Wands. It's an interesting sort of line up there. I just noticed that. So there could be a person here in your energy who, this is coming through as writing, texts, emails, something like that. That was just really not nice. Because of their past, they created some obstacles with you that they need to heal. And it could be this Knight of Wands, whoever that is, and that's connected to the devil here. So there is a person here, this is Capricorn energy, 10th house energy. You could have met them through your career, as part of your career, having to do with name, fame, and acclaim, as well as career. This person could be a father. You could be a father. Gender is fluid here in tarot, so take it how it resonates. I do see this sense of anxiety surrounding secrets or things you don't know about. You have to protect yourself from things you don't know about. And this just came out, I believe it was in the Timeless Tarot reading I just dropped. So check that out. I dropped it on today, the 16th. But this Leo reading, it might come out next week sometime. So this series of readings will come out before I try to drop it on the day that it's relevant to that week. So here we go, my beautiful Leos. Seven of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. This is a failure to launch. There's happiness here. Your relatives, your ancestors, the angels, your guides, they want you to have this happiness. This is also wherever the sun is in your chart, you can have billions. We see the sun and the moon here connected. So this is Leo. This is Cancerian energy. And it's all connected to this Knight of Wands. So this person, whoever they are, they certainly love you. And again, I do think you might have met them somehow connected to your 10th house. It doesn't necessarily have to be career or a job, but I think it's through 10th house. So, you might do other things besides work. You might be a writer, you might be a speaker, you might be a creative in some capacity. You may do community theater, or I don't know what you could do a lot of different things, Leo. Right, so you might work in a few different places and occupy a few different career spaces, and so it could come from any of those things. You could write a blog or something, and that this person, yeah, you know what, this is over. Whatever this is, this wish fulfillment is ended with a person here connected to someone that you might have wanted to marry. You could have been married to them in the past, like a past life I'm picking up on. Could have been in this lifetime too. This is Scorpio energy. There's Sagittarius here. We also have Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Aquarius, Capricorn. Any of those could be relevant for you. But the Temperance and the Death card, remember the Death card is also an angel. Death is an angel. Temperance card here is an angel. There is something here about Year of the Tiger coming through. I'm also seeing Year of the Horse as relevant. So this is also Vishnu energy with the moon cycle. So make sure that you're staying on top of those moon cycles. You can fast twice a month. It's called Ekadasi. There's 24 Ekadasis in a year. If you want to learn more about that, you can come over to Patreon. That's where all of the sort of Vedic astrology things are, and the rituals that you can do to help you move through hidden energies. This is someone walking away. I believe it's you walking away from possibly a Scorpio. Somebody with Scorpio placements, possibly Pisces Scorpio placements I'm picking up on. I see that there's someone here that's walked away from a lover's situation. They kind of came towards you because you have some money. Even if you're like, I don't have money, that's okay. You wouldn't believe what people see as a resource. They saw you as having resources. So you could have just had a nice apartment, or you could be living, in a tiny home or in a trailer, and you just have everything. You have like everything you need. You have like a couch, you have a TV, you have a bed, And someone could see you as having a resource, right? So being a resource for them. They could move in, they could connect with you and move in. And so you just don't know what's kind of happening here. It really does feel to me like the sky is kind of opening up for you in a way, and there's going to be a storm. But I will tell you that there's always a rainbow after that storm. There's just a lot of pain and stuckness here connected to a situation, possibly with someone born year of the tiger, if that's you. I'm sending you so much love and light, Leos. I wish that this was a better reading. I really do. I have one planet in Leo, but you know, it's an important planet, and I really like to see some good news. Okay, here's the Gemini coming through. Isn't that good? They're going to help you with your wish fulfillment. They could be a Knight of Wands, but I don't know if they're a Knight of Wands for you. It just could be their personality. They could kind of, you know, be a bit of a Lothario, but that's okay. We have friends who are whoever they are, right? We don't care about that. We just like the friend, and they're a good friend to us. And so I think some of you have a friend coming in, some soulmate energy. This person very well could have some Mercury in their chart here is like either in Gemini. Mercury could be in Gemini for them, or Virgo. This is an energy of karma. This is also the 6th house is where you find karmic debt and repair, your health. You know, it's about medicine. It's also your frenemies, friends, hidden enemies that can include DNA, but also mistresses. So the 6th house has all of that. And you need to kind of look and see kind of who this might be for you, because I'm feeling like some of you might have had some wish fulfillment through a situation that could have been third party. Yeah, I think so. With that Herald of Wands here, yeah, possibly Knight of Wands, Herald of Wands. I'm surprised we haven't gotten the King of Wands. That's telling me that someone's not willing to level up in a relationship. And here's that Pisces energy I felt. I knew it was coming. So this is a Hangman. The Hangman is the 12th house, and it is number 12 as well. 12th house energy is the energy of loss, expenditures, having to do with moksha from the physical, freedom from the physical. It's also with the Hangman. This is a person who's upside down. This is pleasures of the bed, somebody who needs to sleep, somebody who hasn't slept in a long time, somebody who has insomnia. There's a person here who's just, you know, frankly, they came in for a good time, not a long time. And you felt a little stuck, probably because of this professional aspect here. Also, it might have been tied up with a lot of your money. So you really wanted to walk away from this Lothario. I do think that there is your own Lothario, and I think you have a friend who's helping you kind of through this, who might be telling you, hey, this guy is, or this girl or whatever, this person is this way because of this. I know I've had friends who are, you know, completely open and in the way that they talk about their sexuality, and that they're basically, they call themselves sluts, you know, they're like, oh, I'm a man whore, I'm this and that, you know, they'll joke about it, but they're just sexually, they're open, and they're open to lots of opportunities. And so you could have somebody who's just like a fun friend that's very open. I don't necessarily see that there's a sexual situation here, although they may try to make you feel better in a certain way. Don't let it go there, because it'll lead to loss, you know. So if you are dealing with Pisces, there's definitely a Gemini energy here that's going to help lift you up after loss, but just make sure that doesn't become loss as well. And so you have to look at your placements to see why this could be happening with Pisces. There could just be a lot of loss. And I'm seeing here the subtext is Strength card down here. That's an Empress energy. And love, this Hangman loves you. So does the Gemini. So does the Virgo, by the way. And and here is that Capricorn energy coming through with the Devil, Earth energy here. There's definitely I'll show you guys what this is if you can't see it. Yeah, it's just a matter of time, apparently, before this comes through. There's an Emperor coming in. Ooh. And in the future, Leo, there's also, ooh, wow. Well, this is coming in. we got, oopsie, we've got this coming in. We have this first, right? So you have the Empress here, your Strength card, Leo, that's you. And the Strength card is always the Empress, sort of taming the tiger. So we have this energy of you, love here, and a King of Pentacles. There's like an enduring love here, possibly a person, karmic partner with the Earth energy. And then what follows is that this is just a matter of time before we have, this is Cancerian energy, but it's an Emperor driving the chariot. They could be a King of Wands, or coming towards you as an Empress. And you did get this here, the Strength card, love coming in for you, somebody stable. Leo, you have two people coming in for you in the future. If you have a person right now that it's not working out, don't worry, more is coming. Yeah. They're telling you, they on the other side are telling you to protect yourself against a King of Cups, somebody who held back. Don't worry, that Wheel of Fortune's going to turn. You might have to make a decision about a situation where someone came at you with the wrong energy. Could be, again, that Pisces energy coming through. Well, can't say I haven't experienced that on a personal level. Pisces energy, which I love Pisces. They're like my family and my friends, and just I love, love, love Pisces. But I've had some situations with people who are both tropical and Vedic Pisces that have not ended well. Because of that loss energy, it often has to do with the 12th house being the house of loss, and Neptune being the house of dreams, right? That's the house of dreams. It's the planet of dreams. And so that's part of the fantasy of that 12th house, that there can be a lot of narratives, creating narratives around people and situations that aren't real, and then the person wakes up. It's the house of, essentially it's the house of limerence. It's also a death house, right? So it's difficult to have relationships with people that have that energy, especially those that have Pisces, like a moon, Pisces sun, Pisces ascendants, can often have a lot of loss in their lives connected to pleasures of the bed. So, and connected to a sense of freedom. So they need that sense of freedom in their physical life, because that's what they are. So they may not always be able to, if you're expecting monogamy or something like that. I'm not saying that Pisces can't be monogamous, so don't get upset. Of course they can. Of course they can. Everybody can if they want to be. It's a choice. But there are just some challenges, like Leo has some challenges too, right? With the sun placement, that's obsessive affairs. So people can become obsessed with you, Leo. It happens with fixed energy, and it's interesting because those fixed energies, not only can they have obsessive affairs, like people often becoming obsessed, usually with your sex, the fire, the Agni part of your sign and your energy, but also, where are we at for time? Okay, I gotta get a move on here, my beautiful Leos. I'm going to clarify this love and this. There's a King of Pentacles here coming towards you, but there's also this energy of an Emperor coming in the future. So we're going to clarify that. I want to see who this Pisces is. They could be the Emperor, Pisces, Aries energy I'm picking up on. There's also a Gemini and a Virgo who both see you as wish fulfillment. So Leo, you've got a lot of people coming in towards you. But I also see that you have a tower moment with a person here that you had to walk away from. And you might have felt stuck by this. You may still feel stuck by it. On some level, you had to defend your money. You had to defend yourself. And there's someone here that's put you in a very bad position. And Leo, I'm going to tell you, what I saw in the cards at least is that the energy is there. They want to come back around towards you at some point in the future. So just protect yourself. Say no. Just say no. If you have, wherever you have Rahu, that's people and places that you need to let go of. You need to let go and let God in those spaces, okay? And you don't have to be religious there. I know I just said that, but that might sound religious. I'm just saying it just let it go. Let the universe take over. However you think of the something that's larger than all of us, or you wouldn't be here watching tarot. And anyone watching right now that wants to come over to Patreon, if you come over to Patreon in the month of June, of course, I will give you a free personal reading for one question. That's something I'm offering. But because you're stuck with me here to the end of this video, I am going to give you 2 questions. You can ask me 2 questions, okay? So if you stuck with me to the end of the video, 2 questions. If you didn't stick with me to the end of the video, 1 question. And only people who stick with me to the end of the video know about the 2 questions, right? So here you go. You get The Alchemist. So this is telling me that you need to read Paulo Coelho, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It's going to be a very important book for you. Make sure that you read it. This is the Threads of Fate Oracle card, and The Alchemist is basically you are creating. This is turning lapis axilis into gold. This is turning basically rough stone into something that's gold. And what represents gold? Mars. Mars represents gold. So that could be Scorpio, it could be Aries energy, and you did get Scorpio here. You got the Tower, you got the Death card, you got the 5 of Swords, needing to walk away from a situation, and that led to a Tower moment. And then there was the 8 of Swords that came through from that connection, right? So there was a connection here. If this hasn't happened yet, it could happen in your future. And I'm just sending you lots of love and light, my beautiful Leos. But just remember, you are in charge. You see how there's no strings attached here to these hands? The strings have been cut. So you're on your own steam, Leo. You are the one in charge. You can reclaim agency over any situation as the alchemist, as the person sort of looking at the stars, the cards, and you're going to take it to the next level. And you will have 2 people in your future who have love for you, especially this King of Pentacles. It's Ace of Cups with this King of Pentacles. And then there's an Emperor coming through as well, but they may want you for status, or because you're beautiful, or because they think you're a resource, you know. So there's someone here with an ego. That's an Emperor. There's someone here with King of Pentacles energy. So somebody stable, humble. That sounds like a good option to me. So hopefully we'll see more on the other side on Patreon. I'll see you there. And don't forget, if you waited to the end here with me, you get 2 questions for your personal reading. So just let me know, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye now.